Super Spears Brothers.
I think I'm a plane. Alright, so we're gonna go look around for balloons, I guess. Blake gave me really asinine instructions on how to find them.
That's right. I actually did find some, but now I can't remember where I told you where I thought they were. There's one up there.
Thanks.
Right in there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yay!
Look at that clipping.
Collecting balloons is as exciting now as it was when I was 5.
Hooray! I remember this one. I actually saw this one while watching an episode.
I actually think that
I thought there was one up there.
those are the only 2 that I found. So you found them instantaneously without my help.
Oh yay! Alright, should I just go to Castle Land then?
Yeah, let's go to Castle Land.
Castle Land!
Let's go to Castile Rock! That place is fun!
Rock. Hooray! Nothing
Hooray!
bad happens there. Okay, so yeah, now we have enough to actually do all this.
Yeah. Well, if you could possibly beat Greenwich Village.
Oh man, I don't know, Bob Dylan's pretty tough racer.
You know, but mentioning that Bob Dylan comes from Greenwich Village, I was actually going to go further into the reference to that because I thought it was not enough. But as soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, most people don't know that. Most people who are watching this are like 12. They don't know.
They don't know who Bob Dylan is with his rock and roll and his pecs.
That's right. Bob Dylan was the
Bob
guy...
Dylan's well known for his well-toned pectoral muscles.
Bob Dylan basically invented rock music in 1978.
Yeah. What he did is he had like a marimba stick, and then he just hit his rock-hard abs. And rock music was invented. And black people were like, damn, let's steal that!
Sorry. I was laughing at the first thing, and then the second thing hit, and it was too late for me. Leave me behind. There's nothing
Take
else.
my shoes, it's good. No, that was a reference like 2 people get.
Probably less.
No, exactly 2 actually. The 2 people who were directly involved in that situation.
Alright, well there you go. Hopefully they're watching this episode.
I don't think so.
Oh, right, well there you go. Well,
I'll name the episode Take My Shoes. There you go. Sherry, edit that in.
Put that in. I don't care what title you've already selected. Just change. It's now Take My Shoes. Please, Mildred.
Yeah. Mildred? Who the hell is Mildred? That's just weird, man. I think that was in there.
Yeah, I think you're right. But make sure you say it really quietly so no one can hear. We've had a lot of people commenting on our videos. I mean, not commenting on the videos because that would be insane. But
don't actually require them to watch it.
Yeah, in places where where I've been asking people for feedback, they've all said basically that they like us. They think that we're funny.
Which proves they know nothing.
Which proves they're basically mentally ill. But that we have a problem. I'm a bit nasal. Sometimes I mumble a bit, and you have that lisp.
I have the whole lisping thing.
It's a cute lisp.
Oh, thank you. Ah!
There you go.
Ah! Release!
So anyway, I thought I'd get a cold.
Yeah.
And then I thought I'd do my whole thing, this entire week's worth of recording that we're doing, with a cold.
And that was a good idea, Blake.
Never go for that one! I've told you so many times.
You told me like twice.
In the first lap. No, go for it.
Well,
in my head, I told you a lot more. That's why my wife gets angry with me. She'll be like, oh, Blake, don't do that. And I was like, this is the first time you mentioned this. Yeah, I've been saying it in my head over and over again. Oh, that's fair enough. It's like people who get angry at you for something you did in their dreams.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was peeing on him at the time. But, he's like, don't get pissed off. Most
Stop.
that happen.
Get pissed on.
Yeah, that was... Okay. That's the joke.
I said it before you did, though. Does that count?
We've used "That's the Joke" from... I wonder if that'll eventually become our reference, and people will be like, yeah, this thing the Super Spears Brothers came up with.
They animated the thing. It looked a lot like a Simpsons episode. They're really good animators.
That's right.
I know some good animators, actually.
Yeah, but they don't work on The Simpsons.
No.
Not that The Simpsons has poor animators. I mean, they have rich animators and Chinese animators. The Chinese animators are poor, but they're good at their jobs. Yeah. So they're poor rich animators. They're rich in skills, but they're poor in money.
Yeah, just keep talking, like you'll dig yourself out of this one eventually.
I've also been told I talk too fast sometimes. I can't believe this, but you might actually win this race. You are racing against a turtle. Remember, slow and steady wins this race.
What about mice? How do mice fit into that? Oh, hey, I got the upgraded shield. I never get the upgraded shield.
That's useful. Wait. Make him spin out. Make him spin out.
I was hoping he'd use the magnet on me.
That would have been a nice little bit of bitter irony. Well, I think a bitter. That'd be not very bitter. But
I like sweet things, which is why... No, I can't introduce myself.
You know what? Let's just stop making jokes that are...
Hooray!
Who won that race? Finally, I have to say.
Finally.
I can't remember how many tries it took you in the past, but you zipped through that. That was good playing.
That was 2 tries. Haunted Woods. And I did it on the race where I went for that coin on the first lap.
That's right.
I mean, I didn't get the coin on the first lap.
Yeah, it was a bad idea. And
oh, man, I always forget how much I love this one.
This is like that level in, I think we've already mentioned this, but in that Mario Kart level, which is in Bowser's house.
Yeah.
This is reminiscent of that to me. I think you have to drive around this entire... Oh, you can do it. You don't have to do it in 1 lap, so it's immaterial. Nice use of the magnet. That thing's usually useless.
I've used it a couple times to good effect today.
Yeah.
These coins are really slammed together.
They're really just crushing them all into one place. I like the ghosts. As far as I can tell, the ghosts have no...
They have no bearing on anything.
No bearing. They're not scary.
No.
Nice turning. Nice.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
And I maintained my lead.
You're really whipping through this. Hey, folks, if you want tips on how to beat Diddy Kong Racing...
Watch Whip It, starring Ellen Page.
Is she in that?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Does she get whipped in it, like in a sexy way?
She whips it.
No, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch anything in which Ellen Page is erotically degraded for her entertainment.
Which is most films, to be honest.
Yeah. Was she in, who was in Hard Candy?
That was her.
See, there you go.
Ow. Oh, no.
You're still in first place. You can
what?
You can pull this.
I still have quite a healthy lead.
Okay, that was.
I just stopped pressing the button for the ending now. But yeah, I felt weird for being like Ellen Page is really pretty. I'm attracted. It's like, oh, but she's so young. She's the same age as me.
Yeah,
I found that really weird when I found that out. Okay, so now we have to beat the dragon.
It's funny. You've got a few more years before you can legally say that you were attracted to a girl half your age. Like I'm there now in terms of Canada. Our lowest...
I could be attracted to somebody half my age. It wouldn't be appropriate in any ways.
That's right. But I think our age limit in Canada is like 16.
I think it's 16 if the person's under 18 or something like that. So it's weird, complicated.
No,
thing. Or is that just that's the one?
No, you can be younger. You can go with somebody younger than you if you're under 18. But I can actually marry a 16-year-old, I believe, in Canada. Nobody would.
Well, nobody would approve of it, and probably the judge wouldn't like it. Oh, damn.
Yeah, well, but the judge is really a moron. But that guy.
That guy, what does he know?
I dread talking to him because you know what? He's mental. Does anyone remember Judgmental? I know nobody here has seen Judgmental, but you have seen Judgmental. Do you remember Judgmental?
I know the word.
That was my character.
Oh yeah, right. I remember Judgmental.
Yeah, Judgmental was my super villain / character. We had a series we were doing where it was all about superheroes and villains, and I created a super villain. It was part of the what's it called? What kind of media is that? The
Transcendental.
No, the
satire.
The where you know where everybody. It's a community site. Where what kind of media is that? Anyway,
new media.
Well, like Facebook is a
social
media. So our social media site, you could create your own supervillains, superheroes, and then you were supposed to play as them, like in the world, and get points by like having. It was basically a Facebook for supervillains. It was a good idea.
Yeah,
not my idea. I'm not taking credit for it.
No,
I came up with some of the characters and some of the.
And we worked on the show more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
look at this funny little run.
You're racing a dragon.
Yeah, I know.
They should just remove his arms. I know you once you pointed out that it was anatomically incorrect for a dragon to have arms and wings.
Yeah.
I now have more difficulty.
I got that balloon twice. That
was pretty good. I have greater difficulty with stuff like that dragon.
Yeah.
But when you look at that dragon, he actually doesnn't really need his arms. They don't really add to his design very much, except that people would think it's weird if he had no arms.
Oh, you're right. I can do the banking 10. Because I'm the 1%.
You're 1% behind this guy. I wish I didn't have a nose like this right now. It really makes me sound very nasal. But anyway, you're supposed to create your characters, and so when I do that, I usually pick horrible dick characters, and then I play as them constantly.
Yeah, he hasn't stopped.
Damn. That was a good try. It was a good attempt.
Thanks, condescending bot.
You got 3 laps. I think he maybe slows down for the last one.
I don't know.
It's because his whole power relies on him being ahead of you, so it seems like that if they wanted to have an effect, they would put in fastest at the beginning. But look at that. Now you have a chance if you can go really fast, unless he does speed up for the third lap.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Anyway, so I decided to play Judgmental, who was a judge who would constantly say everyone was guilty, and he was supposed to be a hero, but he slowly became more villainous as he started to send people off to the prison dimensions, and he would just send people off, and I created other characters. I created an entire plot line involving a character called Dreadlock.
Yeah.
Dreadlock was a thief from Jamaica, and he was really nice, and he tried to befriend everyone. I tried to make him so friendly that everyone actually really just actually liked Dreadlock.
People liked him, I think.
And then I had him arrested and sent to the prison dimension and so nobody liked Judgmental. And I was trying going for a guy I didn't like. I didn't expect to get so much hate mail from people. Like, people were legitimately angry at the character I had invented and made up. Like, I started to feel bad inside for this imaginary character.
You can suck a dick, Dragon.
Oh, can he though?
I don't think so.
He's got little tiny arms. He wouldn't be good at hand jobs.
No.
And if you don't combine them together, it's really just...
Oh wow, we beat the... Oh yeah, we beat them all. We can face Wispig. Alright. So next time, we're going to be facing the stupid wizard plot bullshit.
See you next time, folks.